Good evening and welcome to Living World of Darkness Changeling venue, although this will be something of a crossover also. It is the 28th of February and on Coney Island, New York, it's a desolate fun fair, never having quite recovered from the ravages of Hurricane Sandy in 2012. The already declining area has just fallen further into disrepair. But today, for one day, the fairies come to play. And as the night draws in on an icy and cold day in New York, local residents see the odd light coming on in the old fun fair area. Sound of carnival music just kind of floating on the air. No one pays too much attention, almost as though it's on the edge of their perception. But by the time the darkness has fallen, truly, by then, the fair has come to life. The wonder wheel spins, a glowing beacon to those who have just a little touch of the dreaming about them, calling them to the air scented with fried foods and cotton candy, and filled with promises of fun times. Truly, the fair is alive at this point. Lights, sounds, the buzzing, the whirring, the clanking of the machines, everything springing to life almost as if by itself, and strange figures walking amidst it, everybody wearing masks. Or are those masks? It's hard to tell. The mortals who are drawn here, they almost feel like they're in a dream. Everything's more real, and yet also less at the same time. Senses are heightened. Lovers truly look at each other with burning desire in their eyes. Enemies who cross each other's paths will feel that tonight's the night to settle things. Lives will perhaps forever be changed, and come the morning none will remember, for the mists will descend and hide. But that is in the morning. For now, it is the night of the carnival.
All right, boys and girls, I would like to remind everybody of the 3 rules of Carnival before we begin. There can be no retribution for any word spoken or deed done. A monarch cannot exact revenge against harassers. Carnival is sacrosanct. All who attend are welcome and safe, and anyone violating this principle is summarily subjected to any punishment decreed by the Carnival King. And the 3rd one. Let merriment reign. Carnival ends at sunrise on the following day. Now, most of the times, I would like to remind everybody that the Carnival King is released from duty and sent home none the worse for wear. You gonna do something else? You gotta be damn sneaky about it and clever. So, with that said, let's begin. What are your characters up to? Well, let's start with what's going on with poor Dr. Mega there. It all happened in a whirlwind. He's not quite sure how it started, but suddenly he's here and it's alive and it's in front of him, and there's a woman involved, he feels. But anyways, he's been crowned with this massive, massive crown that weighs on his brow and lifted up on a podium, carried through on a parade going through Coney Island, constantly moving, and people are coming to him with advice and offering him things, all kinds of treasures, and they're desperate to hear what he has to say. It's very overwhelming.
What am I doing here? What is this place? He's looking around, just bemused at everything that's going on and happening to him.
Your Majesty, this is your court, they say.
My court.
More coins, more little bits of trash almost are thrown at your feet, but something is wrong with this trash. It seems to glow in front of you. It seems to exude some sort of warm energy about it. And you keep on getting more and more of it, along with candy.
This is all very strange. So what? This is my court. I'm the king of the court. What's going on?
What are your wishes, Our Majesty? They offer you no answers, but keep on repeating that you are, in fact, the king.
I am the king.
Perhaps a turn on one.
Perhaps a turn on the wonder wheel, one of them says. And you are lifted on, it is a merry-go-round such as you've never seen it before. Oh, Ferris wheel. It is. Oh, tell me about that. I was going to put him on the carousel and have the horses.
No, the Wonder Wheel is the shining beacon that stands out across this kingdom of yours, Dr. Mega. It is a great Ferris wheel, which you're pretty sure you remember. If you had thought about it ever, you would remember it being in pretty bad disrepair. But tonight, my God, this thing is glowing, neon, brightening the dark sky, blotting out the stars, and the carriages on it. They are gilt-edged. They glow with their own light, and one amongst them is far grander than any other. Great roaring mythical beasts are carved intricately into the carriage as you are ushered into it. Your Majesty, we will take you aloft so that you may survey your kingdom.
Well, so I am actually the king then. This is my kingdom.
Yes, they keep on assuring you.
You are the true king, my liege.
Wow.
And he holds open the door of the carriage, and inside you can see these plush, zebra-skinned seating.
Well, take me to the top of the carousel so I can see my kingdom.
And perhaps something for to enjoy some of the bounties of your kingdom. And they come forth with trays with corn dogs and cotton candy and popcorn and sodas and beers.
He'll look at all this food and this drink, and he'll start drinking it and eating it and just.
And it is delicious and filling and filled with sunshine and warmth and hugs and just pleasant emotions.
It tastes really amazing, like fried food does.
Yeah, just fried food.
Yeah, just. And the wheel starts into motion, and the music gets louder as you are as you are taken to the top, so that you may survey this kingdom of yours, this little kingdom of lights and the darkness of Coney Island. Which was probably
as the Ferris wheel goes round and he's at the top, he'll shout, "Stop! Stop the Ferris wheel!"
The Ferris wheel stops.
And then he'll look down at all the people below him and say, "I am your king!"
Yeah! And they
All hail the king!
All hail King Mega!
All hail King Mega!
Come on, everybody, all hail King Mega! Everybody at once, come on, everybody, unmute yourself.
All hail King Mega!
All the king!
All hail King Mega!
Cracking noises like somebody sharpening a knife somewhere out in the distance. Oh, how the king may reign long.
Well,
character, I'm curious, does anybody recognize that this is Dr. Mega?
I've met him in the bar twice, so maybe?
Oh, okay. Then I'm just going to give it to you. You recognize him.
Oh, gosh.
and from his carousel seat looking down at all of his loyal minions below him, he will say, "Repeat after me, my loyal subjects. The 1984 Pontiac Fiero is the best car in the world."
1984 car is the best car in the world. The best car in the world.
It's an American classic.
It's an American classic.
No, it's not.
Oh!
Bring forth the dissenter.
And from that, the crowd parts, and you little puka with cages and big cartoonish clubs and stuff come for Satara and beckon her into one of their cages.
What is your judgment, my liege?
Ha Bye.
Be done with the dissenter.
Tie her to the bonnet of a 1984 Pontiac Fiero and have her driven around the carnival so everyone may look at her.
Fine.
As you wish, my liege.
Okay, Satara gets ushered into the cage while they go and try and find that car. Or else make a damn good chimera that looks like it.
She's just glad they didn't have her be dragged around by a pinto of all things.
Oh.
Or a gremlin.
Hey.
Ooh.
No lemons, please. No lemons.
A Fiat Yugo. Hey.
I am your king, and I am a good king. I am a just king, and one of my first decrees will be any chiropractor using the term doctor will be executed.
As you wish it, great King Mega. Yay! Mega.
Star's just gonna applaud from her cage, like, I agree.
And then he'll look down.
They found a car. They're bringing it forth.
Oh gosh.
Found the Dr. Mega, if you will, what is that exact model again?
It's a 1984 Pontiac Fiero.
They found the 1984 Pontiac Fiero.
Red.
Red. Oh, okay.
They've hastily applied paint to somebody's car and stolen it.
So I must have followed the car.
Satara can very clearly see that there are still a few puka working on the back, quickly trying to paint it red. Fate is near.
This is starting to sound like painting the roses red.
Tie the dissenter to the car and drive her around the carnival so she can be shamed for not saying it's the greatest car in the world.
Satara is ushered out, and the puka begin tying her to the car. It's not like they're hurting her, but they are tying her down to the front hood of the car. On her back, just like sprawled out there.
Great.
Let's pray that
Balloon animals get at it.
Yes!
Bloop.
She requests that the balloon animals have faces on them, though. She wants smiley faces. She even offers
Alright,
a Sharpie marker.
Yeah, Sharpies them up with little faces, so you know they're like around her arms and stuff with those really long balloons tied into like different shapes. So there, you know, there's like a giraffe and a horse and a little
And a poodle.
penguin, a little poodle. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there has to be a pool.
Yep.
obviously.
Who rather shamefully puts a snake.
Just a little steak.
Yeah, he
looks really embarrassed about the whole thing.
Yes.
Can't all be great pukas. So anyways, they rev the car up, and at 5 miles an hour, the 1984 Pontiac Fiero, newly red, Tara is going to have some red paint on her back later, begins to make a round around the couple.
It's okay. She has grass in her hair half the time anyway, too, so it's all good.
Hush you. It'll be the quickest dye job to her hair she's ever had.
What is everybody else doing?
Rick is joining in on the eating contest.
Oh, of course, and presumably red caps, right?
Mm-hmm. They're having a fine mill of radiators, discarded car parts, trash, and things best left not described because he may have been parts of people at one time.
Right. Yeah, the changelings are not going to think too hard about that one.
And Esteban's gonna go around with his stony mask on, and he's got like a big, giant, like bright and shiny and just over the top costume for the carnival, and on his back he's got a little device where there's like a thing filled with sugar and another thing filled with some dye. He's got a little hose, and then he just hoses down around people's hands, and it makes cotton candy, so they literally eat the cotton candy off their hands.
It's going to make some of their later activities tonight extra sticky.
Yep.
Well done.
The Chinese pirate will be with spirit sight on, able to see everything that
Holy
is
shit,
around.
you got spirit side on.
And he is fucking out of it right now. Just completely gone with the flow, with all of the changelings around him.
Now, Davis, he's a sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably his first proper glimpse into other realms, correct?
Well, with the spirit side, he can see all.
No, I was if he hasn't seen the Umbra before. He hasn't seen the lands and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah, no, he doesn't go into the other realms.
Okay, well, this is full-on chimerical reality in your face. Enjoy.
He will.
Yes!
People start getting naked.
Yeah.
Glowing body paint.
Actually, speaking of getting naked and glowing body paint, how's our satyr doing?
Leon was participating in a dancing contest with body paint on. And seeing as his body, he might be a dude, but he might be a girl. You're not too sure. In any case, he's moving his entire body.
He's pretty much only wearing body paint. You're still not sure?
Nope.
It's cold out.
Okay, it's very cold out. We're gonna go with.
Yeah. The pirate will go get a silver balloon and make a sword out of it.
I'm placing the pieces of paper with this script all over Coney Island.
Okay, and can they read what it says?
If they have the language, yes.
What language is that?
It's ancient Gaelic. It's actually an Ogham.
Ooh, okay, so that's not a common language. I'm gonna say the majority of people wouldn't even know where to begin with that.
And also, this is written in Arabic.
Oh, okay. Do we have any issue here that can translate that?
I can.
Does I notice the pieces of paper that are being, strewn about, placed about?
As well as smaller ones in both, again, ancient Gaelic, Arabic, and small Chinese prayer strips.
I got that.
Which one?
Chinese.
Simplified Chinese, it's long live the king. When you read it, the king's heart flutters just for a moment.
Oh. Oh, that's why you wanted to. Okay, that's cool.
For the record, I don't know if Kigom is actually there or not, but he does speak Arabic. I'm just mentioning it.
I will let the STs decide whether or not he finds the shorter one or the longer one.
Quick question, will it be card jousting tonight?
Oh, he's card jousting. Excellent.
That's brilliant, yes.
Tonight?
Oh my god.
Where is our pirates? Hello, sir. You've made yourself a balloon sword, have you?
Yes.
Well, then I challenge you to a duel.
Says this a creature called.
Then I shall accept.
And he draws forth a massive gleaming metal sword. How about you, sir?
I shall cast some magic.
Okay, what are you rolling there? Actually, what are you trying to do?
I will try to use fortune to make myself get a lucky break for it. I hope to win, but my magic isn't that powerful yet.
Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm going for a difficulty 4 or 5. Well, 6 successes.
Okay.
Maybe even 9.
Okay, so.
I got this.
All right.
So the horned knight swings his sword. You block with your balloon sword, and his burst. So it was in fact made of latex. And he suddenly his armor disappears, and you see that he's actually a much shorter little fellow, and he and his friend just burst into laughter. And then give you a slap on the back, and put a thrust out a beer in your hand.
Okay.
Oh,
So how do you want to go about the card jousting? Do we want to do this as teams or actually have us do Develations Derby style jousting?
I don't think it's especially organized, so derby style.
Probably just stealing cars from
actually, just stealing shit.
We're going to have to go back into the city to get some cars.
Oh, I'm sorry. Some people don't have, I guess everybody doesn't have hopscotch, Quicksilver, Flicker Flash, nothing?
Bracelet.
God, even find Silver Path. Let's just say that it doesn't take you long to round up some cars. If you're using arts, the mists are on.
It's like you're flashing into the sea. There's still me car.
Just do not touch the 1984 Pontiac Vieros.
I'm trying to steal an empty bus.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Zatara?
Yes'm.
You've been making quite a few loops around the whole thing, going at 5 miles an hour, even though you've had Esteban company. I'm reading in the chat. Could you make me a stamina roll?
Stamina roll? Ma'am. Let Maya find thing. Okay, there it is. Sorry. It was acting weird again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What the hell? Wait, undo.
Here's my flicker flash. Roll the flicker flash back into this.
You're good. Yeah.
Where the heck? Can somebody roll for me? Because for some reason my.
Oh, sure.
Dude, use your new dice.
Oh yeah, wait, shit.
Yeah. Just use dice.
Fuck that then. Never mind.
Oh, dice.
Yeah, some very, very kind person. Wonderful human being. Yeah, they're purple and gold. They're purple and gold. The best color combination there is. So yeah, there it is.
I got my changeling dice.
Everyone's getting out their dice.
I'm sorry, so what'd you get on the dice?
I got. Let me just.
Say difficulty.
I got 2 9s and an 8.
Alright, good news. Sparta does not throw up.
Yes. No puking, no puking.
She holds out.
She's good, she's good. But she did hear something about a derby, and she's just like, wait, Kingy, I want to be part of the derby, but like not the target, but like in a car, in a derby. Kingy!
As the car's going round with her on it, Mega from his bizarre throne room on top of the thing will look down and say, "Stop the car! You
It's only
child!
5 miles an hour, but the car stops.
You child! Do you take back what you said about the Pontiac 1984 Fiero?"
Yes, I do. I'm sorry, car. She like touches the car like with her hand being weird. I'm sorry, car. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You're beautiful.
Say the 1984 Pontiac Fiero is the best car in the world.
The 1984 Pontiac Fiero, especially in red, is the best car in the world. It's
Say
so
it's an
pretty.
American classic.
It is the American classic.
The child has learned her lesson. She has been punished and she has been redeemed. Release the child from the car.
She's gonna curtsy to the king.
Alright, the same Pukas and maybe a few others come in to help untie her.
Do you reckon I'll do Wayfair props flicker flash your car back to the carnival with me in it?
I'm actually gonna run up to her because I'm already half covered in glowy body paint anyways, and like throw some at her while she's being untied so she can't fight it.
Colors! The colors, they burn. I mean, they really don't burn, but why would you throw colors on me?
Because they're pretty. Don't you want to be
This logic
pretty?
is undeniable. This logic is undeniable. I concur. They are pretty.
All of a sudden,
But don't you think, like, doing it with water balloons would be better?
That would be great. Let's do that.
Yeah! Alright, come on. Let's go find paint and balloons and glitter.
I don't know where a bus appears with Rick in the driver's seat, middle of the carnival. The one's like, yes.
Poof! But what are you going to use to joust with, sir?
He pulls the spear out, flips around backwards, and hauls out the window. Yes.
Okay. Not asking too many questions. Okay. So you're going to face off against some car jousting. Yeah, you're going to do some of that. And what's going on with the water balloons?
We're looking for some. We're trying to find water balloons that we can fill with like body paint and glitter.
And some normal paint. And then we'll just throw them at random people.
I would say if you hit up enough pukas, and probably some boggins in there too, you wouldn't have too hard a time finding those ingredients. Maybe not together, but yeah.
It's okay. If we can find them separately, we can mix them. It's okay.
Yeah. They'll look for a crowd of each and split up and search for utilities and come back together.
That's good. Yeah. So they split up and they start looking for whatever they can find.
Yeah, and Satara still has her Sharpie marker, so if anybody says no, she'll just write on their face.
It's pretty damn crazy. So there's crowds of changelings and enchanted people and stuff you have to push your way through and take things off of.
Well, if
I was busy for a while.
it's worth it for the prank.
Lots of people covered in random sprays of body paint like a color run.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression there's a lot of body paint going around here.
I'm going to run up behind a couple of the people who look like they've orchestrated the body paint experience, that have orchestrated the coloring of people in body paint, and I'm going to run past them and slap this on their back. This is a piece of paper that in ancient Gaelic or in Ogham reads, drive the darkness away with lights never before seen. It's been infused with glamour, and as soon as it touches their body, it'll stick and cause them to glow.
So a living glow stick, then.
Think of like Halo. They're backlit in purples and reds and blues like an aurora.
Oh, cool. Okay, they like that. Others start to hit you up for the same thing.
I will, I'll stick it occasionally, just, like, I'll write them out. Some will be in Arabic, some in, depending on their kith, if they're trolls, it'll be in ancient runic script, and I'll paint it across their forehead, you know, and then just kind of stick it.
A small line begins to form. They're
And I will inform them as they're gathering around that a great beast is hidden out there somewhere in a simple piece of paper that they must find and conquer. And if they do, they get a prize.
They all fuck off. That sounds like fun. The novelty of the backlighting was cool, but a prize, a hunt. Yeah, what wilder is going to turn that down? And off they fuck. Meanwhile, card jousting. Rick, roll a fate die.
Alright.
You need another car.
Huh?
You need another car and a dose of heather balm.
Alright, I guess I'll dust myself real quick.
Not sure what happened, but you know your car is gone and you're very wet. Covered with water.
Not again. Is it safe? He smacks himself with his good arm.
Sorry, what?
He says this is safe and he pops himself in the head with his good hand. How much heather bomb do I need? Because I got 3.
Oh, 3 successes? Yeah, you're okay. As you stand up and start to look around, you see the last of your car disappear beneath the waves. Good thing is, you still have your improvised lance.
Fucking was still somebody else's car.
Okay.
Don't
succeed.
Running back to the card jousting circle and using hopscotch to jump onto a car. Here's my hopscotch roll. I want to use my improvised lance to step down in to get the purchase. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes to jump onto another car.
Cool. Okay. So you found another car, and you're gonna go and do that again.
I'm pounding on top. Faster, motherfuckers, faster!
Okay, I sincerely hope you survive the night. God. Okay, Satara and Eve, you found the ingredients for the water balloons.
Not Eve, unfortunately.
Oh,
Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy.
Brandy, the Fiona.
Yes. Brandy's having a lot more fun than Eve, I would imagine.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Yeah. Satara, though, is having a blast. And maybe she found a water gun? Maybe. So maybe she'll have a literal blast.
Anyway.
Okay, what are you going to do?
Well, have we gathered what we want to find, including apparently drugs and water gun?
You probably found the drugs before you found the water guns.
Awesome!
Well, if it's Coney Island, they would have water guns. Like, in the storage room in the back.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Because novelty items.
Oh, it's really nice having a native worker in this group. Okay, so yeah. But you were able to find the drugs faster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, party.
First
Bring it
person
back.
you asked.
Yeah, really.
You got something good?
Speaking of which, that's on offer for our king here, should you wish to partake.
What is it?
They're stuck to the king.
Drugs.
Oh, they're like everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah, I figured. Cool.
Yes, you can get them deep fried.
I want some deep fried stuff.
Fried little extra. That's how it works.
There's no like.
Oh, deep fried hash brownie.
Would that make things break down? Like if you fry it, would the drugs themselves break down?
I'm not going to think too hard about this. They've got little strips of LSD that they've wrapped in wonton wrappers and fried.
Some drugs, most drugs, no. Yeah.
It's thematically appropriate.
Yay!
In any case, Satara's just going to mix body paint and glitter into her water gun, ignoring her companion, who's obviously maybe tripping. She's not going to care.
She's about to be tripping.
She's mixing this.
We're going to deep fry some LSD or something. It'll be good.
She's just looking at her with her gun. No, never mind. Come on, we have to find victims. I mean,
No.
Victims.
Hold on. I haven't done the balloons yet. What is wrong? Aren't you going to help me with the balloons?
That I have the gun. Okay, fine.
Fine, go away then.
Balloons.
I will make my own balloons. See ya.
You don't want help for balloons? You don't want help? You don't want help?
You're not very nice. Go away. She turns around and starts filling up her balloons with stuff.
Star's gonna take a shot at the back of her head. I'm not nice. Just walk away.
Go back to her balloon. She doesn't care about paint on her at this point.
She may or may not have stepped on some of the balloons.
Who have we not heard from so far?
Kegoma, I think. Aside
Kegoma.
from in the main chat.
Kegoma.
Who
Wow.
knows if he's here?
He's a lightweight. He's already passed out drunk.
Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Ah, Kagoma's here.
Kegoma, what are you doing at this delightful carnival?
Unfortunately, because of the situation of the kingdom, he's more like patrolling the perimeter just to make sure there's no Adhene incursions.
Someone's got to be the designated driver. I get you. Yeah. So you do have a lot of people coming in. Mostly it's confused mortals who feel like they're drawn to this area. And certainly all of you are surrounded by these confused mortals who all seem to be having a pretty good time. The atmosphere really rubs off on them. And they seem to be completely unfazed by the fact that all these weird fey creatures are hanging around with them.
All right.
Dr. Mega. Sorry, King Mega. My bad.
Use the title.
Yeah. You earned that. We're not sure how exactly.
Long live the king.
Do you wish to? You are overseeing your kingdom at present from above. You see these little things break out. People playing practical jokes and an increasing amount of body paint and glitter everywhere.
Looking down at the huge festivity happening, King Mega will, while he's stuffing his face with all this food and drinking all this drink, will think, I want to see people dance. So he's going to shout out from his throne room on the top of the carousel and say, I want to have a dance contest.
Unsa, 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 unsa.
Wait.
Some of your more enthusiastic subjects must begin immediately, my liege.
I want everybody here to dance to. Is there a DJ here? Can someone play music?
There is music all around, but somehow you're not quite sure. But when you shout out, you're at the top of a Ferris wheel, everyone can hear you. So you assume there's some kind of magical sound effects going on.
I'm going to count down from 10 to 0, and then the song "You Can Dance If You Want To" by Men Without Hats will come on, and all of you will dance like you've never danced before. And there will be a dancing king and a dancing queen.
Pirates to me! We shall show these non-robbers how we do.
Are you ready?
And push
I want to see you dance like you've never danced before. I want to see you dance like your life depends on it.
It's going to be a very weird situation. It's on top of a cart at the moment.
Well,
Okay.
I'm afraid your king has given a command.
Mm-hmm.
If I must, I
I wait
must.
for the countdown to begin dancing.
Disco ball.
Yep.
Attached to chain.
This should be a proper
Attached to
competition.
motor.
People should roll their dexterity plus athletics. Was that how you dance?
Dexterity
This is an NPC. I don't know what I'd roll. Just roll like 5 dice because.
Oh, why not?
Dex
It's Dex plus athletics.
Dex plus performance.
Oh,
Wait, I'm a
performance.
satyr.
Either or. Either or.
I
Yeah.
have performance, but I do have a lot of Dex, straight Dex.
That's more dice than I have.
You may need to roll a couple of times there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
there's going to be.
Let's
I've
get,
not counted down yet.
Let everybody roll first, so they can kind of think about how to narrate their piece based on the results that they have received. King, I guess. In fact, let's go to Brandy there, since she has. I can see some nice green circles there. Brandy, what do you do? What do you do? You must dance like never before. It's quite a specific command when you think about it.
It is. And, most of the time when I dance, because, being a, satyr, we tend to be kind of seductive. So we're not going to do a non-seductive dance. We're going to do something inspired by John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. So that is what we're going to do. Lots of, the whole arm in the air thing and whatever other crazy moves she can come up with. It's going to be insane dancing, and the drugs help that.
Of course. Greasy food, not so much, but they put balance out.
Yes.
However, you look like you have 4 successes there, so I'm thinking you're probably on balance doing okay.
I seem to be okay for the moment.
So Brandy pulls off these moves. Our resident pirate, I believe you made a call to the other pirates in attendance to come to you.
Yes.
You are other pirate-themed people who form up with you. Perhaps there's a quick huddle during the countdown.
Davis will begin with a traditional pirate dance with some jolly wording with it. And as he's doing this, he slips and accidentally makes a backflip as a save.
And your co-dancers attempted to follow your lead to create a small dance troupe of. It's like a production of Pirates of Penzance, basically.
Yeah.
Done.
The river dancing pirates.
Yeah.
Nice. So, for Estevan, there's a bunch of satyr girls all holding up things, sheets, and they slowly lower them as smoke wafts out. A disco ball descends. Lights hit the disco ball. And then he starts doing a slow, interpretive dance by clicking his heels on the floor. Dun, 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 you dance if you want to. Dun, 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 dun. There's no friend of mine if you don't dance, and if you don't dance, you'll get to mine. He's never danced like that before.
Bonus points for using the music, though.
Rick is go-go dancing using his spear as a dance pole on top of this movie. Singing, you can dance if you wanna, you can leave your friends behind. You can't dance, and no sense of mine.
As a dancing pole.
Overheard in the crowd, two of the one fade to another. We picked a good king this year, didn't we? Who's next?
I think it's. Did everyone go already?
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay. So for Satara, she's gonna get up on a random car and just start singing along because she happens to know the lyrics. Thank you very much. She's lived in the city their entire life. She has dutifully listened to the radio, and she knows this song. So she's just going to sing along with the song and dance like crazy. It doesn't even matter if she dances badly. She's having fun, and it's Carnival. So you can dance if you want to. She's just gonna keep on singing and dancing, and she's having fun. She may or may not have grabbed a couple of pukas and maybe a boggin on top of the car with her, and they're just dancing too. They're her backup singers.
Nice. And describe.
As he dances, he will reach into other space hidden behind a car and pull out a large paintbrush, and as he's moving, he will fling ink that glows as it lands on people, turning them blue, purple, and orange. His movements aren't precise or what you would call delicate. It's jerky. It's strange. It's out of sync, but somehow it works. And people, you notice his movements aren't the important part, but it's the colors that people light up around him as he dips his giant paintbrush into the back seat of a car, and more ink comes flying out. Oh, this is an expensive night on my draw.
But worth it. You know, the king did give you a command after all. I believe Kagoma is our last one, yes?
Yes, I believe so. So Kagoma's at the fringes, and he's just moving around his patrol. He kind of moves with the music, swings around a pole. You can dance if you want to. Jumps up onto a car, drops it like a hot one time on top of the car, jumps down off the car, and proceeds about his business.
So, my liege, you have seen the festivities. Obviously, there are lots of other, and everybody dances. But you know, they're background characters. They're not important. However, all these dice rolls mean absolutely nothing because there's only one thing that matters in deciding this dance contest, and that would be the opinion of your king.
Well, Mega looks down his loyal subjects. And he can't remember what Andrew's fae was called.
Estevan.
He looks down at Estevan and he goes, "Boy, that was damn good dancing." And then he looks down at, what's her name? Is it Sitaria?
Sitara.
Sitara, sorry.
Hi, Kingy.
You've come a long way from not recognizing the beauty of the Nunnery for Pontiac Fiero, and you dance very well. And you both sang the song as well. It's my favorite song. Now,
If they can't dance, then they're my friends of mine.
they're not. They're not. Live by that decree, and you will go far.
Okay.
Yes. Now, bring out the Pontiac Fiero, and he wants the Pontiac Fiero to come out.
Oh God, yeah! And out it comes. Out it is cool.
Have you decreed royally that if your friends can't dance, is that a royal decree?
If they can't dance, then they're no friends of the king.
No.
Well, it's quite troubling.
It's quite.
And he goes, now the king and queen of the dance can do a slow dance to ABBA's Dancing Queen while standing on top of the Pontiac Fiero.
Being pulled by
Oh gosh.
rather helpful boggins.
I want mood lighting. I want mood lighting, loyal subjects. I want mood lighting.
Well, what color, my king?
Yes, actually. You've got a very helpful knocker there that's taking care of the mood lighting, aren't you?
Yeah, I made mood lighting, so yeah, I guess I can try to hook something up.
No, I mean like I'm sorry. We've already had like backlit dancers and that kind of thing. We've had like lit up letters and so forth like that. And, but I don't know. The enigmatic. I almost said your name to everybody. The enigmatic scribe. Is he going to help out with the mood lighting?
He needs to know what color first.
I want it to be silver.
Silver.
Yes.
Well then.
Silver lighting. Huh?
Yes.
A large piece of parchment. We'll fling it open. It's multiple feet long, and he takes out a large paintbrush remnant of the great Chinese god Zongqi and begins to scribe in some strange ancient Arabic language, describing the sunset, the sky, the lights, the stars, how everything is tinted silver and changes color, how the light of the moon is reflected and shines everything glints white, clean, pure. with a little bit of overcast and some shadows here and there, but nobody can control the weather. At least I can't.
The lighting is somehow silver. Okay. Well, the stage has been set. The lighting is complete. Time for our dancers.
Here's what I do.
If somebody could make a spotlight, I would greatly appreciate it.
A spotlight, one of the Boggins says, coming up to you.
Yeah, hurry! In the middle of the painting, I'm trying to change the world. I just can't do it with some focus. As he's moving the giant paintbrush back and forth.
Well, one of the Boggins is about to when he notices that a spotlight seems to be coming for you. I guess our...
Holy shoot, it's the police! I didn't do it!
Yeah, a little spotlight just like comes and joins the party, comes up to the car. Because Kagoma has very helpfully narrated out that a spotlight exists, and being an incidental chimera, we have a spotlight now.
Now the spotlight is ready, and the king wants to see you dance. So describe your dance to the king.
Unsa, 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 unsa.
No, you scribe, you're not dancing.
I think we're dancing to Dancing Queen, not that.
Satara's gonna take a quick shot at the scribe. And then conveniently hide her gun.
I'm kind of plotting pulling out a balloon and throwing it at the scribe.
All right, so I get up on the Pontiac and I majestically held out my hand for Satara to help her up onto the car.
Satara gracefully takes the hand and allows herself to be pulled up onto this beautiful classic.
You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the Dancing Queen.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
It's such a gorgeous song.
And I will roll my, I believe, manipulation, seduction. Yes, I will.
Wait, your seduction? What the hell? Seduction is not on your sheet. Manipulation appearance.
Manipulation. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to woo her.
With the beat of root music, everything is fine.
You can lie.
And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh, yeah.
Alright, and then here's my roll for my metamorphosis, and I get 4 successes. I rip off my shirt and pull off the mask, and it's Sting, like he looks in Dune. Sting with like the hard 8-pack muscles and like his young flowing red hair. Sting is now dancing with Satara.
You are the only knocker that's ever looked like Sting.
Leave them burning and then you're gone.
Satara is completely happy with slow dancing with it. She's good. She's like, I accept this
for a
happily.
dance. The jam. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Sounds just like
Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can try the having the time of your life. Ooh, say that girl.
And
What's that
like
scene? Digging the dancing queen.
for young Davis here.
Fade it back. Fade it back.
Davis will be remembered by the changelings the next morning. Excellent singing ability.
Oh, yeah.
And all the pirates were with him.
They were doing circles around, like flowing their arms back so it looked like a nice majestic scene from up above with like the choreographed dancing around the car. It was fantastic.
And the king is in tears watching this beautiful moment in his little carriage on the carousel, eating his food and drinking his drink. And he says, "The king and queen of the dancing king and queen have now got the honor of being able to drive the Pontiac Fiero for the rest of the evening."
Yeah. A massive cheer goes up because apparently we're forming a sort of religion at this point. And the doors to the 1984 Pontiac Fiero, red, are opened. They are ushered inside for some reason for them to drive around in it for the rest of the night.
It's their choice. They can do it or they can't do it.
Oh, okay. They can do what they want.
No one else can
So-
touch it.
He somehow,
Only them.
doesn't open the front door. Instead, he opens the back door and boots her inside and closes the back door.
Oh.
What the hell? Esteban, get the fuck out of here. I swear to God, Esteban, when I come out, I am shooting you with a face full of paint.
And then all the windows light up so you can't see inside. Bloom. Pyretics 2.
Son of a bitch.
Just remember, at any time, you can dance if you want to.
And he pulls off his mask and he's like, "What? You're not having fun yet? This is fantastic." Oh wait, he has the mask off, but he currently looks like Sting.
That's right.
She's doing her best to try to shoot him with paint, even if it's just at his voice.
The interior of that car is going to be all messed up in the morning.
Dr. Mega decided a long time ago that
Okay.
this was a dream, didn't he?
Excuse me. It's King Mega.
King Mega decided a long time ago that this was all a dream, didn't he?
Get it right.
Well, I'm sorry.
I think King Megas is running with it now.
You don't have a badass trip.
It can't be real. It can't be real. It has to be a dream.
Of course.
I'm telling you, it's not that.
Satara, could you, actually, you're having trouble with Dice Stream, right? So, yeah, let me roll a fate dice for you. Okay. Unfortunately, you try to throw the little thing of paint and stuff at him. And the first round, at least, got you in the face. If he does manage a kiss on your cheek later on, he'll just get paint on his lips.
He just wipes the paint off on his hand, make sure it gets a nice even coating, and then just on her butt. Nice big hand.
Son of a bitch!
Laughs his ass off.
She will attempt to maul him.
What is Marshall Octavia doing, actually?
She's watching with great interest the blacked out windows of the car.
Right then.
What?
Apparently that's what Marshall Octavia is doing. Just in the crowd, not doing anything, not showing much emotion. Watching the car.
She might not be showing much emotion. She's certainly thinking so.
Right.
Hey, it looks bad. What can I tell you?
Maya has no idea what Octavia's player just said, so she's a little worried. Damn it, Satara, you're supposed to stay out of trouble, and now would you look at this?
By any chance, does this car have those hydraulics that people put in that make it bounce up and down to music?
Oh, hold on.
I think I want to see a fate dice on that one.
Let me determine that. Second. Okay, let me determine that again. Yes, it does.
All right, he climbs over into the front seat and plays with them a little, and the car starts
Your
bouncing.
doctor can figure out where they are. Okay. The car begins to do that. Dr. Mega, they are doing
King
it too.
Mega.
Oh! Oh, sorry.
Jesus, get it right.
The king looks on to what is going on in the 1984 Pontiac Nero red.
He thinks crazy kids, let them do what they want to do.
How's it going with the jousting, Rick?
Well, apparently the car stopped for the dancing and hasn't cranked back up yet.
Are you stuck with a car that won't move? Is that what you're saying?
I'm stuck with a couple of buggers who got out of the car to dance. To go dance on top of this car.
Are you going to continue to joust?
After the buggins get back in the car, I have to bully browbeat them into the car. Which do you prefer to see?
Okay. Due to something that just happened that I won't go into too much detail about, interesting. Okay, the car has turned into a giant chimerical dragon. The dragon, at this point, whirls about, catching everybody's attention, and bellows out, "Great champions!" Smoke comes out of its nostrils and rainbow colors and swirls around everybody. But with that familiar, warm, chimerical glow. "Come forth and save your dancing queen!"
We're stuck inside a
Pirates.
chimerical dragon now? This is awesome.
Come on, guys, someone save the queen. Come on, do it.
Pirates, arm yourselves.
The only weapon I have on me are water balloons filled with paint and glitter.
Yeah.
So pull them out of my backpack and start throwing them at the dragon.
I bullied browbeat the car down with a spear second to turn into a dragon so I could face it.
Okay, so we've got an angry little redcap waving his lance at the dragon, right, and like yelling at it. And we've got Brandy chucking water balloons filled with paint. And what is everybody else doing to the dragon?
No, I'm actually bullied browbeat in the car I'm standing on to turn into another dragon so I could take on the other one.
Wait, do you want the dragon to turn into a smaller dragon?
No, I'm standing on top of the dragon. I'm staying on top of the car that I want to turn into a dragon by browbeating it.
Oh! And suddenly a little light bulb goes over my head. Okay, fine. Your car has turned into a dragon too. Cool.
It turns.
Dude, you narrated it. I wasn't even gonna. Okay, so yes, it turns into a dragon.
What color?
This time it was so VW Buck, so it'd be a small
While
plane.
this is all happening, King Mega finds the little toilet in his carriage and does a wee.
It is a lot of alcohol. Okay.
Esteban's currently unavailable at the moment. He's currently inside a dragon. Please stand by.
Satara is also unavailable as she is trying to hit her king, in the face repeatedly and or gut. But he's moving around too much. She'll try to claw at his face too, while screaming out that she is not a damsel in distress and that she will save herself. Thank you very much. Also, she wants the dragon intact because who doesn't want a giant chimerical dragon? So she'll try to kick his ass. She'll kick his ass now and try to like drive the dragon maybe later.
Oh, I'm inside. Does that mean I'm driving the dragon? That's real. I definitely let her take the seat for driving. I'm like, yeah, drive the dragon. You're controlling the dragon. Stop all your rescuers from rescuing you by being the dragon. Do it. Do it. Do it. Our dragons everywhere.
She totally jumps in the front. She jumps right next to him, shotgun. Just like, okay, wait. This is a good plan. You have redeemed yourself. Kick your asses.
Whatever you do, don't drop the clutch.
Is there ice anywhere?
What?
Like blocks of ice. Does that happen? Does that exist where we are right now?
Blocks of ice? You mean like dry?
No, like
just like normal ice.
Real ice or like snow.
Sure. Whatever, it's cold out there.
It is seriously cold. You will find ice. Ice masquerading as snow. Ice masquerading as water. Just
and you
plain
gotta keep
old
the
ice.
drinks cold, so there's ice for that. I mean, like, there's ice everywhere.
New York is a frozen hell right now.
There's snow
You will
cones.
find ice.
Davis is gonna start sculpting an ice princess.
What is Rick doing with his dragon?
I'm trying to lead it towards the other dragon because I want to joust.
He's gonna get a joust one way or the other.
Dragon fight!
Onward!
Dragon jousting!
Onward! Fidel! Onward! Apparently I named my dragon Fidel.
Fidel, okay. After Castro, right?
Hey, there's only one Castro and she's right here.
Seriously, is that your last name?
Yeah, that is my last name.
That brings up all sorts of questions. Okay, so you're driving Fidel into the other dragon. You know what? Well, let's just do fake dice.
Star, hit! Quick, hit the glitter breath weapon!
Ooh, she starts hitting random buttons. She hits one that she's pretty sure is the glitter death weapon.
Okay, Rick,
when no one else shoots her gun.
Guys, Rick revs his dragon up, screaming like a little madman, bullying the crap out of this thing that used to be a car at some point. And the dragon body slams into your dragon, and mad, crazy-ass little Rick and stuff is waving his lance around the entire time, I assume.
Waving his lance around. Is that what they call it?
But I used that lance as a relish crop.
Sure.
The great Viaro shall not go down without a fight.
You guys just got knocked. You were in the...
Right off a down. Here's throw it out.
Come on, Rivero, come on! Let's kick his ass. Esteban, you have the controls. You can do this. She's just like
He
hitting
like puts his hands down on the controls and like closes his eyes and like bits of glamour fuse out of his fingers. I'm hardening the dragon. Alright, come on! And like we get to wave its claws and flap its wings at the other dragon, trying to get on top of it.
Aim for the underbelly! Aim for the underbelly!
Underbelly!
Terrence throw it out. Rick has ordered the Rapier dragon throw it out. He's using his lance as a rider's crop from time to time.
Hey, that's dragon abuse! I call foul.
The Great Viero. We shall lose. Oh.
As
Claw, 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 claw. Flap,
as the
flap,
dragon
flap,
makes
flap.
a jump back for Rick's actually going to run down his dragon's neck, jump onto the other one, and bite into it. I'm activating Dark Appetite so I can start eating the other dragon.
Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
He's trying to eat the Great Ferrero. Tail swipe, and we literally 360 the dragon all the way around.
Wait,
And
hold
the
on.
tail.
Wait. For that, if he's trying to eat the dragon,
Yeah.
let's compromise until he gets halfway through before you get the tail swipe.
Okay.
Damn.
What this means is, Rick launched himself at you guys with Dark Appetite all ablaze and, crazy eye time. Those people were not connecting with eyelids. Mouth out, jaw unhinged, and begins to eat his way down this, thing that used to be a 1984 Pontiac Viero red. Eating all the way, and right before he gets to you guys in the control room there, you are still able to sideswipe him, and off he flies. You're not sure where. You don't know where Rick is going.
And there, from out of nowhere, there's like a crowd cheering. Home run! It's a triple! The Yankees win it! The Yankees win it!
The pennant!
The pennant! The Yankees win the pennant!
We're cheering!
You now have a rudderless Fidel running around.
Start like wave around Fidel, like, come here. Yes, you come here closer.
Yeah.
Like,
We majestically step out of the half-eaten dragon.
After being bullied by a redcap for so long, Fidel is very receptive to Clara.
She's like gonna pet him, be like, "How you doing? You're so cute. Come on, Fidel."
So what color is Fidel?
Yellow.
So Davis has now finally done the Ice Princess and goes the Great Yellow Dragon. I present you the virtuous Ice Princess. For the victor of the battle.
Victor, well, we both sort of won, didn't we, Esteban? I mean, we both survived.
We will survive.
Yes, so it's more like a tie, if anything.
What happened to the car?
That guy, he
abused
points
it.
up into the air where, there should be a little star speck of bling. He ate half of it after it got turned into a dragon.
He was very cruel to the poor Viero.
I gave you privilege to drive the Pontiac Fiero from 1984, and you made it get eaten.
We were
Throw them in the dungeon. Throw them in the dungeon with them. They destroyed the Pontiac Fiero.
We were attacked!
Back into the cages with you guys!
Back into the cages.
Not the cage again!
100 years! 100 years.
Little cages and their little clubs and usher you back into the little cages.
Who's gonna wave bye to Fidel?
You can be released if you fix the Pontiac Fiero.
Ooh, we can totally do that, can't we?
Esteban nods.
Yeah, we can totally do that. Esteban.
Well then, do it, my children. Fix the Pontiac Fiero.
She's gonna ask Fidel if he could help Viero, the poor deer, to bring them to the derby area where they can take pieces of the other cars that have been totally demolished and refix the Viero.
Kagoma.
You.
At that point, a fourth comes up to you and sits down where you are, takes out an apple and begins to eat it.
Hey there, enjoying the show?
Nah. Watching out for Adheen. Fuckers. Takes the apple and...
But, Watching out for a he.
Yep.
All right. Let's do this together. What's your name?
Cernvik? And he says it in a very weird accent and stuff, but actually, did you take Gaelic?
Not yet. This month, though. I'm practicing.
Okay, it's not a language. It's not from background that you understand. But he's very odd, little Fuoth. He's one of those owl people and stuff that you guys encountered before, but
Right.
he's dressed in modern clothing. Just kind of sitting by, enjoying the festivities. So, no other Adhene have turned up yet?
Not yet. But
Cool.
it's a nice show down here.
Yeah, interesting. Never seen anything like it before.
Plenty of glamour.
And he looks for a second like he didn't quite understand that last bit. But he goes, so you haven't seen any Adhene?
Not a one. Besides you, that is.
Ah, I don't count. I was just sent down here to kill any.
You would do that? Kill your own kind?
Yeah, they were gonna fuck up the celebration.
Surely there's a better option, like talking to them, teaching them a better way.
Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that, Chief.
All right.
Well, I'm done with Apple. How about you go? I don't want you involved in anything. If you know what I mean.
Well, I'd prefer if you not kill any Adhene.
I'd prefer if it was another Adhene killing another Adhene.
What makes you think I would kill an Adhene?
And again, he looks at you like, what the hell? You can stay with me all night if you want.
Yeah, it's not that I want to, no offense, but I consider it a duty of mine.
Okay, man. And, he sits down there with you, watching the bay. Meanwhile, so Esteban is fixing the car from his cage?
Oh, he said we could get out if we fix the car, so I'll
Yeah,
try to
and
fix
we're
the
currently
car.
fixing the car. Well, he's fixing the car, and she's doing her best to keep Rivero calm because he's sort of freaking out because, oh my god, this being is trying to operate on me. What am I doing? So she's like, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. She's got Fidel trying to keep this mecha dragon calm. Like, it's all good, it's all good. She knows that if one, dragon is upset, then both dragons will be upset. It's only logical, it's only logical. So she's trying to keep them calm, like a nurse at a surgery, like, it's all good, don't look over there, no, there's nothing there. Look at me, look at Fidel. Look at Fidel. He's got a ball. Do you want to play with
Carburetor. Fuse switches. T-joint bolt.
Every once in a while, she's like passing him parts. Handing him like a juice box, just like there. Very discreetly though, so like, Vero's not looking, just like, yeah, just right there. No, there's something going on. What's that over there?
I want it good as new.
What was that, Vero? No, he's not talking about you. No, you're fine, you're fine.
Esteban has a very weird look on his face. Like new, oh gosh.
Davis will start to make another nice princess. And then he'll get
Why not
some.
a nice queen, huh? Why not a nice queen?
Because dragons prefer princesses.
Be like, for the dragon, and hold up a rotary buffer for waxing.
Ooh, nice.
And then he'll get some of that body paint for yellow and red. And he'll make one of the princesses in yellow and one of them in red. And presents them both. Here you go, my great dragon lords. A princess for both of you.
Meanwhile, over to Gogoma, a small childling has run up to you. Childlings at this sort of party? Really?
Exactly.
Quickly stuffs something down your pants and runs away. Pocket pants, side pockets, on the side. Anyways, and runs away. And the other team kind of moves back, kind of thing. And Kagoma
goes into his pockets to retrieve what could have been shoved in there.
Okay. And he sees a little piece of paper, and I'm not actually sure. Can you read Futhark?
No.
You see an interesting little bit of paper. The other Theodine that saw all this is kind of nonplussed. He's actually just been telling you about the reasons why he hates all those other Adheen down by the docks and stuff, and just saying the foulest things about them. It's kind of surreal. But he shuts up at this display, like.
Like the fuck? Yeah. So, Gama will share the note with Aheen. Do you get any of this?
And the Aheen guy looks at it and he goes, I can't read.
How? But you're an owl.
The Aheen dude goes, I don't know. You could help me guard against darkness some more.
Yeah, we're going to teach you how to read. That's the first thing we're going to do.
You're going to teach me how to read tonight?
Well, maybe not tonight. It's going to take longer than that, but that's what we're going to do.
Fuck, Luxig would like that.
It's the gift that keeps on giving. You can thank me later.
Fine. And then he reaches into his pocket and stuff, and you see that he's got a little piece of paper on there, and he goes, I'm supposed to give this out to, changelings that aren't bastards. And he hands you a little bit of card that just has a number on there.
Oh, well, thank you.
And yeah, you've just got that piece of paper.
I'm going to have to figure this out later, but yeah, he's like, thanks. Dude, besties already. This is awkward.
Oh yeah, he makes it awkward. It is weird. Okay, King Mega. Have you tried any of the things that are a little bit more exciting than alcohol and food?
What's the choice?
Oh, drugs, of course.
Well, being a medical man, he usually wouldn't, but seeing as this is a dream, it doesn't matter. Well, he'll look down, and what does he see? What can he consume?
Well, we've said that there's little strips of LSD that were wrapped in wonton wrappers and fried. We've got deep fried hash brownies. Hey, what else can we do? Let's see. Little bits of ecstasy that were deep fried too.
There's some LSD, lace, cotton candy.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about putting it in the cotton candy. Yeah, sure. Spiked cotton candy as well.
He'll probably go for the ecstasy that's been deep fried.
Cocaine powdered donuts.
Okay. if you weren't already going to be hung up tomorrow morning, you're in your 40s taking this shit.
30s.
Really?
Yeah.
I am seeing gray hair in that picture, dude. Okay, fine, whatever.
He's pure breed free. It's his pure breed showing up on the sides.
Okay. Oh, angel dust in the cotton candy. Yeah, thank you. That would work great. And deep fried heroin needles. Ew, that's just horrible. That's like a red cap treat.
It probably is for the red caps.
Yeah, we're gonna save that for them. Oh, Coke powdered donuts. That's delightful.
So why is it young so no one ever eat these?
Yeah, Rick has all the deep fried heroin needles to himself.
So Mega, he takes the ecstasy that's been deep fried, and he just overwhelmingly feels suddenly really happy. He feels really happy. He just needs to dance. He doesn't want to stay up in his little carriage up there on the carousel. He wants to go down. He wants to go down and dance with everybody. He wants to go and dance with all the lovely people that are down there because they're all beautiful and they're lovely. And wants to dance with them because he's the king and they're his people and they're lovely. So the carousel, he tells
everybody, and his mouth is a little bit dry.
It is. I hope they got water in the toilet because I don't want to pay for water at the bar. He then goes. He like gets the carousel and he orders the person, or the carousel comes down and he gets out and this kind of like I don't know, just comes like wonderful dance music happens and he just starts dancing through amongst his people. Just really happy.
And of course, your entire court follows you down there, and everybody makes way for the king.
Kagoma would like to use tailcraft to make the king's steps light up in gold as he dances through the crowd.
Nice. Okay. Very, very wobbly, jittery steps now, I imagine. But hey, they're golden.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's totally cool to drive.
He's asked for a bottle of water, so hopefully one of his loyal subjects has got him a bottle of water, so he's hydrated. So he's fine. He's hydrated. He's riding.
Let's check that bottle of water for a second there.
No.
You are so fucking thirsty right now. You have no idea.
He keeps given vodka instead of water.
It doesn't even have to have been vodka. It could have been just water that makes you more thirsty. But whatever it is, your throat is just like sad. You pieces of sand, you were just water.
Some water. I want some water. Somebody give the king some water.
Hello, everybody.
Water balloons, water bottles, just everything. Everything is placed at your feet. Just tons and tons and tons of bits of water.
Hello.
Are you coming to San Phoenix?
Just a little bit, and then stop.
Adel, this is our Changeling celebration. It's Carnival right now, so we have a human king tonight. Dr. Mega is now King Mega, and we are doing what he says at this party at Coney Island.
There are no rules other than everybody has to come back safely, well, except for one person.
Just right.
Yeah, only the king needs to come back safely, and everybody else cannot be held accountable for what they do tonight to each other. Yes, the king does need to come back safe. That's one of the rules.
I hope so.
That's a good rule to have.
At the moment, the king is thirsty. Whoever can get the king some water will be in the king's favor.
You have all kinds of different sorts of water placed at your feet. Who knows what they'll do, though?
Upon hearing this, since he just kind of walked into the room, Sam is going to get a thing of water, like a cup or a tankard or whatever, and just very, very politely step to the throne, I'm assuming, and offer a very awkward but polite bow and offer the king a thing of water.
Well, the king isn't on the throne. He's dancing around. But as he said, there's water placed before him. If someone actually gave him some water, he'll probably drink the water that was gifted to him, and he will drink it with relish.
It is actual water.
What you're seeing is not an approximately 9-foot purple blue-esque troll, as he's been suntanning of late, so he's not quite the blue that he usually is, but it's a big frickin' guy.
Seeing big blue lights is kind of normal in his state of mind, believe it or not.
Thank you very much.
You're quite welcome. I do apologize for being late. If I might be permitted to introduce myself, I am Sam Phoenix. It's very nice to make your acquaintance.
It's nice to meet you too. You're obviously one of my subjects, so just enjoy yourself. Just dance around, have some fun. You know, just do your thing. It's cool.
As you wish. And Sam will step back and offer another awkward bow and head off to see if he can see someone that he recognizes. If anyone wants to do a perception check.
What's this for?
If someone does one, I'll explain.
I will walk over towards the nearest fire hydrant to the king and open the top part of it with a large wrench, causing it to spray.
Some satyrs suggest a wet t-shirt contest at this point.
That's actually what I was just thinking.
Absolutely concur. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Be the first person to join the contest.
Fire hydrant.
Sam's just looking around to see if he sees anyone he knows.
Basically, the scene that would meet you is this. I mean, this is all outdoors. This is you know, it's an amusement park that's kind of in full swing. Confused mortals are mingling with various changelings who make no effort at all to hide their make no effort at all to hide their nature. And this guy who presides over all of them, the king. It's if Sam is familiar with this particular festival, then he would understand what's going on. If not, then good luck. But at the moment, you see a bunch of people lining up to get in front of the fire hydrant, as a group of people have a piece of metal sheeting that they're using to direct the spray across the crowd.
I'm assuming that if I just came in, I would be sort of making my way back, I guess, to the fringe. I'll just sort of wave at Kagoma, I guess, since he's the first one I see. Hey, Kagoma! And I'll go over and just wait for my turn to chat with him, I suppose.
Kagoma, it would appear, has been partaking of the snacks and is spaced out again. So, Brandy, the satyr, are you getting in on that wet t-shirt action?
Oh, absolutely. Right in the front.
Does
And
this
I'm swaying and just yeah. I mean, I'm probably barely on my feet at this point.
please King Mega?
King Mega is very taken. He's, oh my God! Look at her. She's beautiful. Look at
Wink
her.
at him.
Look at.
Just
look-
wink at him like hi.
I mean, he likes girls that are a bit fairer anyway. So a satyr. He's never seen one before, but he likes it.
Hmm. Well, for the moment, it is a contest. We're gonna wait and see who wins.
Is anybody else here participating? Rick, I'm looking at you.
I'm trying to be funny. I have
Satara would have
like
participated if she wasn't in trouble and is currently trying to get out of trouble. So, sorry. It's too bad for you, King Mega.
Heroin needles at the moment.
Okay, well in that case then, Brandy is our only PC participant, and of course easily outshines the other with her impressive dance moves and ample assets to show off for the king.
King Mega is just taken by this beautiful creature, and he just goes up to her and dances around with her in the foamy wet. There you go.
Yeah, she's gonna dance with him, and it's not gonna be some stupid '70s moves anymore. We're going to go back to the more bumping and grinding kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Or a crowd forms around them, clapping along in time to the music, as the king receives what is essentially like a standing lap dance at this point.
Pretty much. Why the hell not? Might as well.
That is current dancing. It would be appropriate.
What would a changeling scene be without some kind of whacked out sex thing?
Well, that's up to King Mega, I feel.
Well,
It is, but for now it's just dancing.
Mega, while he's dancing around with this beautiful creature, says, "Excuse me, what's your name?"
She just leans in real close to his ear, just whispers, so he can feel her hot breath on his ear, and she's like, "Brandy." Then she leans back and just smiles at him.
Well, Brandy, would you like to be my queen, Brandy? I think Brandy Mega would suit you, my queen, Brandy Mega.
She plays with her hair a little bit, and then drops into a little curtsy. And she looks up at him from her curtsy, and she's like, "I would be honored, my lord."
Well, now you're my queen. I will let you have a decree. What would you like to decree for our subjects to do? It's your choice. It's my gift to you as as your king to his queen.
Decree. Sam's just having fun with it now. Decree.
That's the spirit.
Well,
Decree, King, decree. No, really, it's decree.
No, I'm thinking that people are here wearing way too many clothes. I think they should all have to remove a layer.
So like how many clothes?
Just one. I don't want them to freeze to death.
Well, I did promise it to you, and I am a man of my word, so there it goes. Everybody take off your shirt.
Woo! She does too, though.
This is met with great enthusiasm from the crowd.
Promise smartly off, and you'll see a very well.
We're gonna be cold.
Yeah, the more conservative, perhaps, deciding that wearing that undershirt.
Well, hey, I am a fair king. I am your gracious King Mega. You can take off a layer of clothing of your choice. You can go bottomless or topless. It's your choice.
Very close.
We Scarlet Rankus now out dancing around, stoned off his ass.
The skulking pirate lord will rip up his silk shirt, showing the hairy chest on this small Chinese man.
Yar har har.
Sam sort of has this, I guess, it's not quite like ripped like a full-blown Arnold Schwarzenegger, but he definitely has a athletic, chiseled upper area, you know, whole kit and caboodle.
So as the crowd all, oh dear God, and I'm just gonna focus the camera there. Fair play. So the scribe wins. Most of the crowd are more than happy to strip down, at the very least one, top or bottom. Some people, some of the more conservative ones, are perhaps playing very strictly by the rules and removing a single layer. But for the most part, they are outweighed by the ones who are just stripping down naked, full stop.
Woo! Yeah, encourage them, like wolf whistles.
Oh, of course.
Calls, encourage them. But hang on the king's arm, because that's where the queen should be.
She should be there.
Right.
The scribe feels that shouldn't be, are going to get hit with a piece of paper that says censor. That's going to turn into a giant black bar.
That was good, dude.
Nice.
Could you do that again? Could you do that again?
Oh look, censor bar.
Oh.
No. Locked.
Oh, so King Mega, this please.
King Mega is very pleased, and he has kept his top half on and taken off his bottom half.
Does this please Brandy?
Somebody roll a fate dice.
Okay. I'll do it. Just a second. Just a sec. I'm volunteering.
Don't do it, for the love of God. Don't do it.
One of those plastic mats comes rolling down. It's like
No,
on one side.
don't go with the clown. Don't go with the clown.
Rolls out.
Oh, I'm
down a red
sorry,
carpet.
dude.
No, keep rolling until you get a plus. Other people roll.
The king
decrees other
that it
people
must be a
roll
plus.
until there must be a plus. So roll.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's a plus.
So I'm gonna have to. We're all adults here. I'm gonna have to ask the question. Given that the king was just receiving his very, very sexy dance.
Yeah.
It's a fair question.
Is the king's scepter?
Censor bar. We need a censor bar.
Oh, the censor bar.
I'm sure the king is standing to attention.
The great crown jewels of the king has been lost for 11 years already by his local kingdom.
Considering how cold it is in New York right now, I'm pretty sure the jewels are a lot smaller than usual, though.
It's a changeling party. You know it's gonna get hot. You know it's gonna get warm. All those bodies moving.
It's getting hot here, so we gotta take off all our clothes.
Starla looks at Esteban and like waves a wrench. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! You keep on fixing this.
What do you mean? He's rolled out a red carpet. And it's from the fixed car to where the king is now. There's a nice big red carpet all the way down, and the doors are open.
Well, when the king sees the 1984 Pontiac Fiero turn up, he pulls up his trousers and says, it says, sorry, it says, Queen Brandy, would you like to go with a ride with me in the 1984 Pontiac Fiero, which is the greatest car that was ever created around our new realm
I'm so glad we have the other dragon.
I can't imagine doing anything else, Your Majesty.
You can tell me all about yourself as you drive through the night in the fairground amongst our loyal subjects.
Very loyal. They would never dream of doing anything to you.
Long live the king! Long live the queen! Long live the king! Long live the queen!
Long live the realm.
And with that, they get in the car, and with King Mega driving the 1984 red Pontiac Fiero, with Queen Brandy with her head resting on his shoulder, drive through the.
I was wondering if her head might be. I was wondering if her head might be not resting on his shoulder, but we'll just leave that to the edge of imagination.
If she wants him to crash, roll another fate dice. It's up to you.
Meanwhile, Estevan's high-fiving a bunch of boggins.
Tara's gonna look at Estevan. Did we leave anything for them in the back? They may need it.
He pulls out like a handful of condoms. I think I got some extras still in there, yeah. Puts the back in a pocket.
Fine.
Wait,
Who cares?
Did Tara and Esteban get it on in the car?
No.
No, we didn't. We were full. I was playing
She was
practical
beating
jokes, but that was about it, and then it turned
She
into a
was beating
dragon.
him up because of all the jokes, and he is also covered in paint.
Yep.
There may be also a smack on his face. She's very
There's a big
displeased
handprint on her butt, but he's got a handprint on his face.
She is very displeased for being the damsel in distress. She was not happy with that.
The scribe is perhaps providing some narration for Brandy and King Mega's evening.
And we'll just let that go.
King Mega is a gentleman, okay? Just don't be putting anything on King Mega, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
then maybe you should be questioning whether the queen's a lady.
Yeah.
Luck's a lady. The queen? We're not sure.
Hey, all we are sure is that there is a giant dragon named Fidel who is currently walking behind Estevan and Sitara as they're, exploring. So that's all we know.
Actually, Luck is not a lady, but an old hairy man.
I don't know. Maybe he wants to be a lady every now and then.
No, he wants the ladies.
Right. So I think we've probably got the tone of this particular party by this point. Now that somebody has started the nudity, the tone of the party does change to the Changeling one after all, and couples or larger numbered groups start splitting off, and it's moved on to that part of the evening.
Yes, Red Caps were all somewhere out of sight preparing for the Rachel for sunrise.
Star's just shooting people with the paint.
We're just shooting orgies now.
Yeah, it's just randomly shooting at people.
Hey, you're providing for your lubrication.
Sam,
What is she gonna do? She's got a giant dragon next to her. What?
yeah.
She
By
bites
the
off
way, I
more than
just
she
love
can
your
chew.
mask.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hopefully no one will smack it off my face.
Oh.
Esteban, are you trying your luck?
You there, Andrew?
He's muted.
He is muted.
Andrew, you're muted.
Oops. I'm going off, talking about stuff. Am I trying to get lucky with who? Whom?
Anyone.
Probably Sitara. But if you mean someone else, then that's your choice.
Just be gentle with Fidel if you do, Fidel, because you know.
Oh.
Oh yeah, ride that dragon.
I don't know what knockers are into. Bad dragon.
I'm not that kind of knocker.
Heyo.
Bad dragon.
Yeah.
um, actually, Sam will have been doing a lot of dancing, maybe some snacking, not so much drinking. He he doesn't really know anyone per se. At least not anyone that isn't, shall we say, spoken for. It seems. So after a while, he might high five a couple of friends and say some last highs and just say I've got to bounce. I've got to do some training tomorrow. So he'll give Ogama a friendly swan. Um. Sorry. Stupid stutter.
Dude, it's okay, don't worry.
A friendly swan on the shoulder and say, I'll catch you around, man. Have fun.
All right, you too. Stay out of trouble.
No worries. And he'll say a goodbye to anyone else he knows. He'll give a goodbye wave to Rick. And
Rick's not in sight. He's off with other red cats doing red cat things, i.e. weird fetish stuff.
I don't know. He's thinking about trying to say goodbye to the king and the queen just out of politeness, but I'm not sure if they're accessible at the moment. And even if they were, not really sure if he'd want to interrupt. He'll probably ask Ongama if he wouldn't mind saying goodbye to them for me. Hey man, I just went with it, and I'm going with it. So Sam will just say goodbye and point
Dude, if the Pontiac is rocking, you don't go knocking.
Damn straight. And
best advice of the night.
And so anyway, Sam will bounce. And thanks so much for letting me be in the scene, everybody.
You're welcome. Glad we could entertain you.
It was very fun. Thanks so much.
So, as Sam has pointed out, the night does draw on, and with it the promise of morning, and dear God, the hangover of all hangovers. For some more than
Mega, he's driven his queen around the fairground, and he drives her back to Carousel. And you know, everyone's been implying they've been nice. They've been getting to know each other. You know, he's a gentleman. He's not going to force to do anything like that. So he says, would you like to come out to my carousel? It's golden, you know.
Are you sure you're asking about the amusement park ride?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's do it.
It's my royal box.
Well, then I'm sure it's the best.
It is.
Yeah.
And he'll take her by the hand and he'll lead her graciously into the golden royal box. And
walk
he'll
like
show
a
her,
queen.
You are my cream brandy. You're cream brandy.
No, I'm just saying, I am walking, like, regally. I mean, this is a commoner. She's, like, walking with her head in the air, just everything.
She is a queen to King Mega.
Step, strut, step, strut.
And they get into the golden roll box, and he shows her his all the illustrious food and jewels and drugs and drink. And he says, "Take what you will. It's all yours. Everything of this mine is yours." And as he says that, the carousel goes up, and it goes up to the highest point. And they look down on their loving minions, their loving, loyal servants. And he says, "I'm so glad I found you tonight, Brandy, but somehow I think this isn't real. It doesn't seem like, it seems like it might be a dream. Can you, if for some reason we are of different worlds, can you promise to come and find me again? Because I really like you, Brandy."
I will do my best, but you'd have to give me more information first. I have no idea where I'd look for you.
I am Dr. Annie Mega. I work at Mount Sinai Hospital, and he gives her her address, and he gives her a phone number, and everything that he can. And
email address, social security number.
pretty much.
Holy crap! I can steal his identity.
Not that much. And then he says, "Like, I just think this is a bit like the end of Total Recall. I think this might be a dream." Yes,
Oh, but honey, everything's a dream, don't you know?
is it really?
Yeah.
And as they look over the park and all their minions dancing for them, he leans in and they have a passionate kiss, look into each other's eyes. And then the scene ends, and Mega wakes up in his apartment.
No. I think first things first. Mr. Scribe, I'm going to lock the camera to you. Could you hold up your sign for me, please? Thank you.
That might be appropriate.
Yeah.
Hey, it was romantic. It wasn't lewd.
You may not have been lewd, but she sure was.
Darling, this is Changeling.
Just give the satyr a chance, I'm telling you. She'll take you down the rabbit hole. It's what we do.
Yeah.
But you will enjoy it.
You'll never be the same again. Anyway.
British.
Yeah. That just means he's going to fall hard. You've got further to go. Okay, so I think if that does sound like a good place to end. So, Dr. Mega, no longer King Mega.
Oh, no! Mega
longer...
wants to be King Mega forever. It's the best thing ever to be King Mega.
Dr. Mega waits.
No! King Mega with Queen Brandy.
Queen Brandy skipped out during the night, unfortunately. She knew better. She knew better.
You are awoken by the sounds.
There's nothing better than Mega, King Mega. Oh, you'll come back.
Oh, all the hangovers. The piercing light driving in through your windows like an unwelcome 747. Okay.
He does not wake up in his apartment. Do you seriously think the Changeling would find out where he lives, drive him all the way back there? No, he wakes up in the fairground.
Or would they care?
He's awoken.
What does his carousel look like in real life?
It is run down as fuck.
Yeah.
Is he still at the top of it? Does he have to climb his way down from the?
No, it's not that bad. But you're awoken by seagulls and incredibly bitter cold.
And a lot of rust. There is a lot of rust.
Also,
they need a tetanus shot afterwards.
And you are in your 30s, but sir.
And you are trying to find your clothes.
Unless there's actually some kind of effect, Davis might still be awake because he sleeps like 2 hours a day.
Okay, I would like to say though that even though you are a sorcerer, the mist still descends. So you had mind shields. So your memory is still really hazy. It was like some crazy ass dream to you.
But you would both presumably wake up, let's for sake of argument, around the same time and more or less in the same area, in the rubble of what was once this grand theme park. Once, maybe not so long ago. The strange visions fleeting through your head.
Any leftover changelings?
Oh no, they
no, they're smart enough for that.
Okay. Dave is just gonna look at the guy who comes from the Ferris wheel. So, you need a lift?
I don't know. I can't find my pants. Do you know where they are?
No clue.
Well then, yeah, give me a lift.
Okay, and then you leave the fairground with these happy memories of this dream you had, these feelings which you grow more distant as the day goes on. You're not the only confused mortals who were woken in this place and are kind of gingerly leaving with confused looks on their faces.
So,
but even if the mortals will not remember, it is safe to say that the Fae will forever remember the reign of King Mega.
Long live the king.
Long live the king.
Yeah.
Long live the king, baby.
As the shirtless pirate and the pantless ex-king drive away into the night.
We will stop the broadcast there. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching, participating. You know the drill. Good night.
Have a nice
Thanks for watching.
Oh, so